Hey guys, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today's August 1st. It is not bad right now. It was very cloudy earlier, but it's clearing up as you can see, which is good. Now we got some sunshine coming in on the panels, which is good. And I'm going to have to, this is getting cleaned up just so you know all the weeds are growing back up again. It's getting cleaned up. I actually have to work tonight and then I have the next week off. So I'm actually going to get back into really trying to get some things done around here. Anyway, I want to do a quick video today, realistically about how we're manipulated and duped by the media and the newspapers and what we're spoon-fed. And it amazes me how many people buy into it. I had a friend of mine who used to live in the United States, and she remarried and moved to Canada, and now she's basically Canadian, I guess. I don't know if she kept her dual citizenship or not, but I know that she got her Canadian citizenship, and her kids, obviously both live up there now. And she told me, she said, you know what, Ed, it's amazing, what we're fed in the United States, and then when you're outside of the United States and you see the news, it's totally different. And I believe that. I mean, because we are so filtered of what we're receiving here in this country, it's amazing to me. If there's something that is in the news that that people really don't want to deal with and stuff like that. Like, I'm going to give an example with the whole Hillary Clinton thing. With her, deleting all these emails, and then all of a sudden her husband meets with the head of the Justice Department there, and now all of a sudden everything's dismissed and they're not going to bring up charges and stuff like that. Okay, and so that was in the news for a couple of days, and all of a sudden now you have this mass shooting down in Orlando, and that takes a distraction away from that, and the focus is on the shooting and this poor people in Orlando. Which, believe me, don't get me wrong, it was a horrible thing that happened, and anybody doing those lunatic acts, it's crazy. But then all of a sudden you don't hear nothing else about Hillary Clinton in these emails, where if it had been you or I doing this stuff, deleting all these classified documents, we'd be in prison forever. I mean, look at some of these other people with classified information that got leaked. I mean, they're in jail or they're hiding in other countries. So, it's just amazing to me. But anyway, we're spoon-fed certain things that they want us to see, what they want us to hear. It's just, I'm going to give a real good example, okay? Back when we had the second Gulf War, was it the second Gulf War? Yeah, I believe it was the second Gulf War. Um, we had just moved to Charlotte in New York, down by the beach, and you know, all of a sudden it was weapons of mass destruction and this and that and the other thing, and Saddam Hussein is this horrible guy, and he invaded Kuwait. And what a lot of people don't remember is we supported Saddam Hussein when he attacked, or when he was at war with, oh God, I'm going blank. We hit, oh my God, I can't believe I can't remember the name of the other country right now. Well, anyway, it'll come when it comes to me. I'll say. But anyway, they were at war with the other country, the ones that held our guys captive for all those days when Carter was president. God, I can't. Libya? No, not Libya. No. Jeez, what am I thinking? Anyway, I'm drawing a complete blank. But most of you guys are not gonna know what country I'm talking about. We were on his side then because he was fighting them. Okay, and anyway, so we basically put him up in power. And then when he got a little too big for his britches, then we had to smack him down. Basically, is what it came down to. Okay, and so then we were the big saviors. And it's all a manipulation. All of it basically comes down to is oil. If they didn't have oil in those countries, we wouldn't give a crap about what happened there. So I mean, but anyway, so when the big rah 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 thing was going on in 2001, and on my street. Now I'm going to tell you what, I fly my flag every day. I fly my flag every day. I'm proud to be an American. I love my country. Not a big fan of my government, but I love my country. Um, Everybody had flags up on the street. Everybody had flags up. I took mine down. because I could see that we were being manipulated into going into another war, basically. And people couldn't see it. And it was amazing to me that they couldn't see it. And sure enough, we went over there, and the second time, and what was the second time? Because the first time we pushed him back, got him out of Iraq, or out of Kuwait, and then we did that, and then we left him in power, let him be in there, and then it was like 10 years later, when Bush Jr. got in, then all of a sudden now we're going back, and again, like I said, it was all a manipulation, it was all BS. We were snowballed, and the thing is, but it's small town guys and women that are dying and being mangled and disfigured forever, in the name of freedom, because we're being, like I said, we're being manipulated, which is it's a terrible thing in my opinion, anyway. So anyway, you see this over and over and over again. So it's like if there's something important in the news, then all of a sudden something else comes up, like with the whole gorilla thing and the kid falling in a cage with a gorilla. That was all over. That was another distraction about something else. We don't want to talk about this, so we're going to put up a new distraction, and the media will find something to throw in there to distract us from what other things are. And I can't believe that people continuously don't see it. That's the thing that amazes me, that the people just don't see it. But here's the thing: is I've kind of discovered most people, as long as it doesn't affect them directly, they don't care. Okay, that as long as they have their drugs or their alcohol and they go do their job and they can go home and they can get high and sit on their couch in their comfortable warm house and watch their TV and watch their stupid brainless TV shows, then they're happy. My grandfather back in the day used to call the TV the idiot box. He said, because if you watched it long enough, you'd turn into an idiot. And it's kind of funny because it's like, I just, I don't want to go that far, but just the crap that's on television today. I mean, we haven't had television since we moved up here. We have the internet, but it's like, I don't miss TV at all. Actually, like I said, realistically, the only thing I miss is The Walking Dead. The only thing I miss is The Walking Dead. I really like that show, and so I did catch up on it at a friend's house for the last season. But yeah, so I mean, but realistically, that's the only thing that I really missed. But it's just, we are so tricked, and please, I want you guys, I want your input. I want you to tell me what you think. How you feel about this topic, because it's like, to me, that's really, really important, the interaction with you guys, to have your point of view. And I think there's a smudge on this camera, so I'm going to clean it real quick. Hold on. Okay, that's better. I want your interaction. I want your input. I think it's really, really important. I love having discussions with you guys, and I love your input. I got a lot of input on the one video about what else should we prep for, and actually I think I'm going to do a follow-up video on that, to kind of really discuss it and to go over that again. But anyway, we really are manipulated quite a bit in this country, and a lot of people don't see it, or they don't want to see it. They don't want to see what's really going on because it's so scary that it's better to pretend that nothing's going wrong, okay? To me, it's real important to try to wake people up to realize that we really need to start being more self-sufficient and prepare for whatever is going to happen. I mean, I make no predictions if it's going to be this, it's going to be that. I don't do that, okay? But what I do say is I'm a big believer in preparing for the worst and hoping for the best. But I don't have a lot of faith in our country. I don't have a lot of faith in people in general. There are a lot of great people out here in the world, and I think that good people need to survive. But in order to survive, you need to be ready. So if I can help people to wake up to realize that they need to get ready for whatever, even if it's a natural disaster or whatever, just to have that leg up and to have that edge, that's key. I don't plan on just surviving, I plan on thriving. That's my opinion. That's how I want to be. I want to be as independent as I possibly can be. That's why we do what we do. I want a future for my children where I'm teaching them that you don't have to have this huge amount of debt and all this type of stuff to be, supposedly happy. That you don't have to have the big house and the 2 cars and everything else, and then you go to work every day and you work yourself to death for 30 years to pay for that stuff so that you can impress somebody else. It's like I don't care about impressing nobody else. I mean, for me, it's about what is going to make us happy, and having more time with my family is more important to me. I'll tell you what, the last 5 years, and I've really had a tremendous amount of quality time with my children, and that has meant more to me than any amount of money in the world. So anyway, now I'm rambling, and but anyway, guys, listen. Please give me your input, give me your thoughts on this subject. I think it's really a really important thing. There's a lot of crap going on, and they really want to distract us from it. There's a lot of scary stuff going on. So let me know what your thoughts are, please. And like I said, I love the input. I love the debate back and forth. And I will talk to you guys later. Have a great day, and hopefully y'all have a good week, okay? Prepper Nurse 1 out for now.